global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We have very serious issues in our hands. While some persons are already out there doing the revolution now issues, other Nigerians are reacting to so many issues of insecurity, banditry that has ravaged the country presently. And Chief Falae, the former, the one-time card carrying member of Social Democratic Party, I'm talking about SDP, has taken a sweep at the traditional rulers from the president's state. We're talking about Katsina, where they have taken into hiding. It's a serious issue, I tell you. And this has nothing to do other than the fact that they have left their walls, they have left their citizens, they have left the people they are meant to protect in their kingdom, in their clan, in their community, and they have taken a hiding in Abuja, according to Chief Falae. Chief Falae, a former national chairman of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, and one-time secretary to the government of the Federation, GF, Chief Falae, said Katsina State has not benefited anything from President Muhammad Buhari's presidency, despite the fact that he is from the state and is currently in his 5th year in the office. He went further. He said, Falae, former presidential candidate, said traditional rulers from President Muhammad Buhari's state are presently hiding in Abuja and cannot return to their state owing to rising cases of banditry, kidnapping, and other vices. He argued that the only solution to the myriads of problems confronting Nigeria today is restructuring and not the zone that will produce the presidency. But some persons, with due respect to you, sir, some persons are already asking that they don't even want restructuring again, that Nigeria have gone past the issue of restructuring, like Professor Banji would say. He said, look, Nigeria have gone past the issue of restructuring, that they genuinely want to secede because of the born to rule attitude that is being seen by some tribes in Nigeria. But let's continue. Let's hear what he is saying concerning this matter. He said that he argued that the only solution is to restructuring, of course. He argued that the only solution to the myriad of problems confronting Nigeria today is restructuring and not the zone. So the question of rotating presidency is shadow boxing. It doesn't address the real issue confronting Nigeria. Where the president comes from doesn't solve the problem of Nigeria today. Buhari is the president of Nigeria, and he is from Katsina State in the north. Presently, traditional rulers from Katsina are in Abuja. They can't stay in their homes in Katsina anymore. Is Buhari's presidency solving the problem of banditry, unemployment, illiteracy, poverty, and insecurity? He's asking us now. So it's now left for us to do the answering. Okay, but you have heard what he has said, but this is a big one if you ask me, and it's a very sad, very, very sad one, that monarchs, traditional rulers who are originally meant to, protect and rule and guard their world, their clan, their people, their locals, their indigenous, they have their kingdom, and they left their kingdom, left their words, left their people, left the people they have sworn to protect with the staff of authority, and ran to Abuja where there's more security. And if they have gone down to Abuja, so that means they don't really care about their citizens. Because if you are running to Abuja, where would the citizens run to? Some of them don't even have money for transport to even move from the Katsina State to Abuja. Some of them don't even have livelihood, source of income. And you are now running, that means we can't even, it's coming home. Bit by bit, it's coming home. Initially, when we heard the show Boko Haram, it's okay, it's only in Borno State actually. So it's in Borno, we don't have it. But it's beginning to move in. If it's not Boko Haram, we're looking at Fulani headsmen. It's rather sad, honestly. It's very, very sad. But let's quickly feel the pulse of Nigerians over this, because Nigerians have, because the serious one for monarchs to run away, leave their throne, leave their staff of authority and run to Abuja for security. So those days when we were growing up, there's this general belief that when you are anointed the king or made the king, there's a spiritual and physical authority bestowed upon you, that when you speak, the land quakes. When you speak with authority, even inanimate things and the environment answers to the call of a true king. But right now, it looks like the kings are not, they don't want to experiment the spiritual part, because when gun is being shot, it does not respect spirituality, it just flows through fear. So they're not waiting to check if it will happen or not. They have moved to Abuja to be sure of their safety. But what happens to the people they are meant to govern? If you have run for your own safety, what about the people you have sworn an oath to protect? So they can actually go through the issue of that banditry. You have exposed them, since you have quickly protected yourself and your immediate family. I think that's generally what is happening in Nigeria. Let's continue. Let's feel the pulse of Nigeria over this. This one is saying the security situation in Kaduna, Katsina, and Zamfara is worse than is being reported. I know many friends who can't go to their state capitals, not to talk of their villages from those states. Whoa, that's strong. That's strong, really. This one is saying, we will learn the hard way. Next 2023, now we'll cast our votes. God have mercy. This one here is saying, even Buhari is afraid of going to Douala because the bandits he pampered have evolved into determined killers. Imagine a government negotiating with bandits and terrorists. Then in the 70s, old Baba that was wrongly imprisoned for complaining about insecurity in Katsina should be released. Okay, this one here is saying, I beg Oga Falae, help me tell Nigerians much more louder over this issue. Where a president comes from means nothing, but what matters most is the competency of the president. As long as Nigerians keep on supporting confirmed incompetent leaders based on clannish and religious leanings, so we will continue to suffer for the result of their incompetency, as they just can't give what they don't really have. No amount of propaganda or prayers or belief system can change that fact. Next level sufferings continue. This one here is saying, Olufalaye, don't talk again. This one here is saying, when they were shouting 4 times 4, up and down, they have entered next level of hiding. Okay, but that's basically, I don't want to go to a lot of things have been said. Okay, let me just take one more. This one here is saying, the traditional rulers are also complicit in the fight against insurgency and banditry. Few of them have openly admitted to the rise in the menace. We all presume the presidency is representing their larger interests. They control the armed forces and also fail to quench the terrorism. Now, the truth be told, that's almost what's about to happen in Edo State. Okay, Edo States have the opportunity now to rewrite history. Okay, they've met with the monarchs, the two parties have met with the monarchs. Let the monarchs be careful not to put in somebody that tomorrow when it happens, they'll begin to say, oh, and the people of Edo will begin to cry, oh, why, how did we get it all wrong? We keep recycling leaders that keep promising us basic amenities that in other sinner claims it's already obtainable. It's rather sad though, but honestly, for the first time in a long while, Chief Olufala just hit the nail on the head. It's not the same Katsina that Governor Masari thereabout, yes, had to, negotiate with bandits. It's not as if he didn't want trouble. He wanted peace in his community. He wanted peace in his state. He said, okay, what does it take? Okay, I'll be paying you some sort of stipends or something. Anything, just stay away. Don't make trouble in my state. But in saner countries, nobody negotiates with these guys. They don't negotiate. You stamp them out. You place your authority and you stamp them out, because the truth is, when you start, you won't finish. They're like oceans. You can't fill up the ocean. It's always ever ready to take much more. And that's the problem we are facing now. The north is now synonymous with insecurity and is driving into the south, whether we want to agree to it or not. But that's the harsh reality facing us. And now you can imagine traditional rulers leaving their subjects to face whatever it is that. Why did they run? The beauty of life is, in good time we stay together, in bad time too we stick together as family. If the people have believed so much in you and installed you as their king or as their traditional ruler, in bad time, you ran away and left them to find then you don't, sorry to say, you don't deserve to be a monarch. You don't deserve to be a traditional ruler. Why are you a ruler? You're a mere person. I thought by doing it, you can, I thought he would, they would gather their words together. What do we need to do? Who do we need to be? Okay, let's go to Abuja if we need to. Let's talk to the presidency. This is what we want. This is what we need. We want vigilante, something, some sort of, progress. But then I'm not the monarch. I'm just wondering. I guess the heat is more than they can bear, so they decide to take cover first. That's where we're going to wrap it up. What's your belief? What's your take on Falae saying that the monarchs of Katsina State, where the presidency is from, have taken into hiding, not hiding in Katsina, ran all the way to Abuja so that they can have safety when their home is already on fire. Let's interact in our comment section. Don't forget to like and share. Don't forget.